The market is flying today. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what you want to see when you are trading like I am in the US Investing Championship. I am a professional investor and I have a trade that is long in the market. And I'm going to show you exactly the trades that I have on. And we're hanging out with my friend Joe, an Outlier University graduate and also a fund manager like myself. And I'm going to show you exactly the trades that I have on in my portfolio. And you can click down below. There is a Google Sheets spreadsheet, and it'll show you every single trade that I take this year with full transparency. In fact, Joe, let's do this. I'm already long SPXL. Let's go into Tradier, and SPXL is at 233.06. So 233.06, where's it at? Over here. Let's fill out the 233.06, and then we can compare that to the SPY. Hey, looking good so far. Year-to-date return, 3.03%. Annualized return of 290%. Dude, I would love to see that pan out. I don't know if that's going to happen, but let's see. Let's see.
I'm into it. I mean, right now we're 9 days in. Let's just keep going like this. 300% return. Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. And so I don't know at what point people are going to watch this video, but click down below the spreadsheet and you will see all of my trades in 2026. And this will continuously be updated. This is the exact file. Look, there's even people in the file right now looking at it. And if you want to make a copy for yourself, all you got to do is go file, make a copy, and you got a copy of it. So this trade is going fantastic and the market is running like gangbusters here. But Joe, it doesn't always work out like this, right? We need to make sure that we have a plan in place and know where we're going to get out because we've already gotten into the trade. So we're not going to spend time working on, talking about Venezuela or Minneapolis or fraudsters or anything like that, talking about all these news stories that don't matter. The only thing you're going to get paid on, Joe, is if the price of the stocks that you bought is going up. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters at all. And position sizing is a crucial aspect to trading, knowing where you're going to get in and where you're going to get out and what size you're doing that with, right? All of that is super crucial. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to find the greediest stock in the greediest sector when the market's getting more greedy. That, in a nutshell, is what we're trying to do. We want to ride that greed curve up, right? And anybody who tells you to buy low and sell high, they don't understand how the market works, right? You want to buy stocks as they're crashing up. And think about it logically, right? When you buy the dip, you don't know how far it's going to be dipping, right? So you could have bought the dip and it goes down another 50%. Don't tell me this can't happen. Let's look at AMD, right? You could have bought the dip in AMD. Hang on, let me go back. You could have bought the dip in AMD when people were screaming to buy the dip all in the first half of last year. Buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, right? And then you've watched, let's go from like December down here. It went down 39%. 39% is not inconsequential. Or you could use the trend template. You could wait for the stock to crash up. And rather than saying, man, I don't know how far down this is going to go, maybe I shouldn't buy the stock as it's crashing down. Maybe I should listen to a random guy on the internet and wait until the stock is crashing up because I don't know how high it can go. Think about it logically, right? You don't know how far down it's going to go, so don't buy stocks as they're crashing down. You don't know how high up it's going to go, so you can definitely buy stocks as they're crashing up. Total mind blown, right? It's crazy. Oh my gosh. But then I have to pay more for it. Yeah, you want to pay more for it, right? Things are expensive for a reason. They're also cheap for a reason. You get to decide, right? I don't know. But what do I know? I'm just competing in the US Investing Championship and I run 3 funds. What do I don't know anything about. I'm just a random guy on the internet. So
you know what else is cheap, Chris?
What's
you
that?
Can get a free trial to Outlier and you can find out for yourself if it's a good fit for you. Just go to outlier.com and sign up for that free trial.
So, Joe, one thing I wanted to talk about today was this morning we were in a Ask Me Anything. That's one of my favorite things to do every week, about how long would you stay in a trade when you're using options like we do in Plan M and waiting for that trade to work out. Because when you buy options like we do in Plan M, then the options theta decay is going to work against you. It is a fact. Right. And so that's one of the things that we do is we try to limit how much that's working against us by minimizing how much extrinsic value we have, because the extrinsic value is what goes down every single day as we get closer and closer to expiration. Now, we try to maximize our intrinsic value, but extrinsic value is real. So Dublin Capital, one of our outliers, prompted ChatGPT, and it came up with an interesting summary. So I want to take a minute and discuss this, because this could be really interesting. Maybe this is something I want to add to our trading plan. It says, for option traders, there is a way to for option traders, is there a way we can calculate the optimal duration of a trade that is going sideways to not lose as much value of the option to time decay? And this says options time decay, a Jim Simons perspective. Joe, do you know who Jim Simons is?
I don't.
Joe's fired. All right, so it's just me now. Jim Simons is one of my trading heroes. And the book, The Man Who Solved the Market, was written about Jim Simons. All right, Joe, I'll let you back in this one time.
Oh, thank you. Whew.
The Man Who Solved the Market. Jim Simons is the man who solved the market, Joe. How do you not know this?
Well, I'm not so great at remembering names.
Well, I'm a trading nerd, so it comes easy to me. But Jim Simons is like, I don't remember if he recently passed, but dude's like 84 years old and smokes like everything. Bring Joe back. He smokes like a chimney, just like Joe does. So this is a Jim Simons perspective. When you're holding options in a sideways market, theta decay is your enemy. Yes, here's a mathematical framework. Theta decay analysis. Oh, Rick read that over Christmas. I love this book. I love it on audiobook, in fact. That's one that so this was written by Gregory Zuckerman, who I've had a chance to interview. You can see me talking to Gregory Zuckerman on my YouTube channel. How about that? I think cool. I talked to him twice. Wall Street Journal reporter. Anyway, so Greg Zuckerman wrote the book about Jim Simons. They're going to rewrite that book about outliers. It's just a thing. But it's a fantastic read. And it's a very well written book that just reads so easy like a story. Cam just bought it last week. Cam, it's a great book. So theta decay analysis. Theta accelerates as you approach expiration in a non-linear decay. Joe, I have a slide for that. Dude, I didn't know we were doing options deep dive Friday.
I was just thinking that, right? Like it's not every Friday that we get into options deep dive.
No, but I love options, Joe. I love them so much. Like my wife thinks I'm on the spectrum. There are things that I spectrum out on. Options was one of them. Watches is one of them. Like I get like ultimate fixation on things. So
well, I'm thankful that you go into them every Wednesday, because I find that if I hear something more than one way, it kind of starts sinking in. For instance, like when you started the top of that Word document, though, I was thinking, okay, I paid money for an option contract to have some time for it to go the way I want it to go, right? So right. If I'm trying to lose less over time, that's where you're talking about your time decay, and you're basically postulating that there is this point in time where if it hasn't moved enough yet, it may not, so I probably should just sell out of it.
Exactly. Now, I forget where I heard that from. I know I heard that from Minervini, one of the greatest traders ever, personal mentor of mine. He's won the US Investing Championship twice. I'm trying to follow in his footsteps. He said specifically something like, if there is a cost associated with this, right? If for some amount of time, if the trade isn't working out, it's just not going to work, right? And you can just move on. So let's see what we have, right? So the Chris on the spectrum? Nah, shut up, Rick. I think it's probably pretty obvious when I like totally jazz out on things, right? So theta decay, theta accelerates as you approach expiration in a non-linear way. This is what it looks like. The closer you get to expiration, it goes right. But when you use deep in the money, which is what we used, it is more linear, probably not perfectly linear, but at the money or out of the money, it looks a lot like this. So let's keep going. For sideways trades, you want to exit before theta becomes catastrophic, of course. Optimal exit when remaining premium is less than expected move probability. Ooh, okay. I like this. There's math behind this. I like it. Calculate the daily theta bleed at entry. Set an exit when the theta loss is greater than your expected profit probability. All right, expected profit probability. Well, that's a bit of a loaded sentence right there. So what do I mean by that? Like, in theory, your delta can be substituted for probability of it being in the money at expiration. So an 80 delta option At any point in time when it has an 80 delta, that means at expiration, there's an 80% probability of it still being in the money. It could be, closer to the money or it could be deeper in the money, but an 80% probability of it still being in the money. So maybe that's what it's talking about here. Use IV rank to time entry exit. Avoid high IV, sell into spikes. The sweet spot is typically 14 to 21 days for option trades. Oh, that's where I trade. Exit at 50% max profit, or yeah. Oh, this is talking about out of the money stuff, as well as selling at the money. I don't know if this is what I want to see. Exit at 50% max profit. Now, what is max profit? When you buy an option, max profit is theoretically unlimited. So this is more of a selling options thing, right? So hang on. This is more of a selling options concept. So imagine that we're at 14 days and we sold this option right here. Let's say we sold a call for $10.30. We know our max profit on this trade is $10.30. So we can say, okay, 50% of max profit is half of 1036. Exactly. Never hold past 7 days. Oh, there's my rule right there. Never ever hold. And this is 100% true. Don't you ever even think about holding an option to the week of expiration, because theta accelerates. This is when gamma risk gets out of control. This is, hang on. What was that? Was that useful, Joe? I didn't see it. Sorry.
He was saying the same thing you were. Don't hold out if you're inside of a week.
Right. Exactly. This is when gamma runs out of control. Gamma radiation is all over the place on your last week of expiration. This is when the Hulk and the Spider-Man are fighting out with each other, and I'm sure that I don't know, Captain Planet is there too. You remember Captain Planet? He's our hero, gonna take pollution down to zero.
Yeah. Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, monitor daily theta. When decay is greater than expected move, exit. Decay is greater than expected move. Use IV rank, which I don't. Options time. Jim Simon's perspective. Great question. Oh, good gravy. Now we got all kinds of other stuff on here. There's no way I'm gonna keep track of that. So I don't know. I a couple things for sure. We don't want to hold it the week of expiration. Absolutely not. But I'm sure that we could come up with some sort of rules-based system that, in theory, would help us not hold a trade longer than we have to, if it isn't going to work out. And that I'm actually very excited about. We're about to get a Captain Planet outlier song. I like it. Yeah. Captain Planet F outlier song.
I'm excited too, because we've seen folks ask, why does the plan keep changing? And I mean, that's a good thing, right? Because every time you see a little bit of a hole or a little bit of a crack, if you can find something to solve for that, or to patch that or make it better, absolutely do it, right? If you're in downtime, you should be back testing. You should be thinking about these theories that led you into a possible, improvement in your plan, and test them out. Maybe, not with real money, but you can back test for free.
Right. Joe, you know what that sounded like?
What?
You know what that sounded like?
Pro tip.
A pro tip.
Nice.
All right. So we'll continue to investigate that more. It changes because we're constantly improving. Yeah. And think of it this way, right? We'll never find perfection, but we'll always continue to refine the plan for success, like Carol Catherine's talking about. Mm-hmm. But it's like if you had a detective who's trying to solve a murder, would you be like, oh no, you're only allowed 5 clues, right? This is not this is not a limitation that we have to worry about, right? If we can find additional ways to capture greater expectancy, by all means, we're going to capture additional expectancy. Why in the wide world of sports would you not want to do that, right?
Yeah, exactly. I can remember in Bravo University where you were introducing us to some market wizards. I think most of them said they have multiple plans that they'll use throughout the year, and they'll go and they'll improve them over time. So, you'll learn as you go through your trading journey as a new trader that's what you do. You're always trying to improve.
Exactly. Yeah. Constant refinement, constant improvement. And so let's do this, Joe. Let's introduce the championship trading room right here. Welcome to the Outlier Trading Room US Investing Championship invitation only live stream. If you're not watching this live, you're watching this on the replay, and I want you to save time, make money, and start winning with less risk by subscribing. So if you haven't already, right? We have 3 plans that we talk about, just like Joe is saying. We have multiple plans because we are doing our very best to have a 360-degree, 365-day plan in place here. And if you want normal returns, this is not for you. Go somewhere else. There are all kinds of jokers who will lie to your face and tell you how great of traders there are. But if you want an actual fund manager, an actual professional investor who is competing in the U.S. Investing Championship in 2026, if you want to see what he's doing, now you're in the right place. Now you're in the right place. So when to use each plan? Plan M is our most aggressive and profitable plan. Plan ETF is our defensive plan. And plan sit in cash is when neither of these set up. So we're currently in plan ETF. And before we look to add in any new signals, we need to review the active trade exit signals. And because of that, the most important part of the plan is planning on the plan, not going to plan. So let's look at this SPY sell signal. Do we have that today? No, we have a SPY with a buy signal. Let's pop into SPY. A 30-day order block being hit. So let's go look at the SPY. Big, beautiful up move today. No 30-day order blocks being hit. In fact, Joe, this is new all-time highs. Congratulations. We've hit new all-time highs. Now,
love benefiting from all-time highs.
Yeah, all-time highs is bullish AF. A lot of people get scared when a stock hits new all-time highs, but it doesn't look like this unless it hits a new all-time high the whole way up. Somebody just rang my doorbell. There's no cotton picking way I'm answering that. No cotton picking way I'm going to stop this stream right now. Anyway, as we're going through here, you're setting new all-time highs all the way up. And then anybody who's ever bought it in the history of time since Jesus walked the earth and is still holding on to it, every single one of them is happy because they are hitting brand new highs. They're profitable, right? Nothing like making a boatload of money while in a defensive play. I know, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. So we have this in place. No 30-day order blocks. The SPY 1020 bearish cross is not happening today. We're hitting new all-time highs, like I say, and 1020 is still looking bullish. And then is it closing over 3 ATRs on top of that's the wrong button, on top of the value zone? No, we're heading that direction though. Maybe we can get up there over 700, but we're not there just yet. So we don't have any exit signals for plan ETF today. All right, cool. Well, let's look at what the market's telling us today for plan M. Plan M, SPY with the bullish trend, yes. SPY with buy signal, yes. SPY fear and greed heat map. We just clicked into SPY a minute ago. Fear and greed heat map is at 6212, yet falling. So the SPY is under 70 and falling. Full stock's breadth. Let's take a look at the full stock's breadth real quick. So no plan M trades today because the fear and greed is still moving slightly less greedy. But by the end of today, probably going to change. I would bet that it's going to change. We do have full stock's breadth has crossed over and we're getting more uptrends and less downtrends. Joe, this is a great start. The only thing that's keeping us out of getting new trades is the SPY fear and greed heat map, which I wouldn't be surprised at all on Monday after a big, beautiful update like this might flip. Yeah, maybe plan M next week if it starts to rise. Exactly. Okay.
So for our newer folks, you go through that pretty quickly, Chris. So there's videos out there that can help you step through these. If you go to the Outlier Training with Joe YouTube channel, go into the Outlier Training playlist, you'll find a video called Your First Trend Trading Steps with Outlier. And it shows you how to use Discord, how to use TradingView, how to set up the indicators, where to get the slide decks, all that sort of stuff. Because obviously, Chris does this every day. He's well versed at this, and that'll give you a chance to walk through this much slower.
Exactly. Joe has done a ton of work to make this easier for you. And okay, maybe we should let them in a little bit on what's going on as well. We have a 10-time Emmy award-winning journalist who will be joining us very, very soon with the intention of making things as easy as possible. Theta is going to be joining us potentially as early as next week. And she is going to be going through all these super basic things, right, that I just glance over to make sure that we have full training. Hey, there's Scott. To make sure that we have full training. Scott, definitely don't rewind from the beginning because I definitely wasn't talking about you. I'm just saying. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so no plan M on the docket today, but we're getting really, really close. So that concludes our trading. Joe, we don't do anything else trading. Oh no, but trading should be exciting. Trading should be like a YouTube video where you have to have all these razzle dazzles and like you have to be have 12 monitors and you got to be, running all over the place, right, Joe? Right.
Actually, one of our viewers had posted up. Wait, trading's supposed to be boring, right? Yeah, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Trading is supposed to be boring. If it's exciting, you're doing it wrong.
That's
If it
right.
is exciting, you're doing it wrong. You know what? People keep putting something in the chat. Planet F? Joe, what do they mean by Planet F? Why do they keep putting Planet F in the chat? I wonder if it's because we're about to do crazy amounts of giveaways, and the only way to be included in the giveaway is by putting hashtag Plan ETF or Planet F. Either way, you can put the same thing, Planet F or Plan ETF, and you're still it's Planet Fitness. It's my gym. Planet Fitness has taken us over. Planet F from Scott. Plan chains. Oh, I like that. Here, I'll throw a couple chains on. I got a nice hat over here too, Joe. I got a nice haircut today, but oh no, Chris chains. I won't go full Chris chains. I'll go medium Chris chains because Chris chains gonna give away all kinds of fun stuff. Chris chains gonna give away all kinds of fun stuff. Let's I don't know. Let's just start right now. Let's just start giving away stuff now. How's that sound, Joe? How's that sound?
Let's give away some of Mahesh's money.
Let's give away some of Mahesh's money. Why not? For those of you who don't know, Mahesh is our CEO. Mr. Dunk 796. I did that on purpose. Mr. Dunk 79677 876543321 is our first winner of the day. I wonder what Mr. 79677 has won. Give me just a second here. I'm drafting my email to April. I want to make this 100% abundantly clear before any joker tries to mess with the system and mess up our fun game. The only thing that's available is merch. Okay. The only giveaways are merch. Okay. Nobody's getting a Pixel 10. Nobody's getting anything like that. Okay. Let's see, because ads pop up on this and it's kind of fun to see the ads. But that's not going to happen.
Yeah, some of them are hilarious. You start selling lady shoes on here.
Dude, could you hear that? Did you hear that?
No.
It had sound. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. We got to see what Dunk won. Dunk won a Monkey Hammer koozie.
Woo.
Dunk won a Monkey Hammer koozie. Here we go. Monkey Hammer koozie, which is perfect, right? He's drunk. He's been drunk. Dunk 79,677 times. So he needs a Monkey Hammer koozie. He needs a Monkey Hammer koozie. Hang on, let me redo that and turn on the sound, because that was actually kind of cool. First time I'd ever heard sound on that. Let's see. I wonder who the next winner is going to be. So let's go see that Monkey Hammer koozie real quick. There it is. A Monkey Hammer koozie. Oh, it's got our flag on the other side. I didn't know that. Hang on. Does it only show the one side? What the? It looks like there's a flag on the other side. I don't have one of these. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. I had no idea. That makes it even better.
Yeah.
Dude, I need to take one of these to the beach. Get monkey hammered on the beach.
There you go.
Okay. I wonder who our next winner is going to be. Who our next winner is going to be? Jones like, hey, me. I'm the winner. Let's see. It's 79 KingNet. 79 KingNet has won. Now we get to hear the sound. Congratulations to you, 79 KingNet. It's been a hot minute since we gave stuff away, so we're going to give away quite a lot today. I hope that's okay with you guys. Let's see, Joe, let me know if you hear the sound.
Yeah. Yep.
An Outlier University koozie. It's a koozie kind of day. Outlier University koozie. I do have one of those. I don't know where it is at the moment, though.
I have one too, and it's not within arm's reach because I used it for a Guinness.
Ooh, Guinness sounds real good. All right, let's see who the next winner is. Why not? Let's see who's here. It's time for no win for me. Let's see. E30 Addict. I think he's won before. I think I've seen this name before. Let's see what EO30 Addict has to win today. Let's see. I'm also looking forward to whatever ad shows up. We haven't seen any ads yet. I feel like I'm at the fair. It's a conspiracy against Mikey the Yank. An 80 Delta hoodie, dude. 80 Delta hoodie.
That's sweet.
That's a grand prize.
I still don't have one of those. I will though.
Dude, congratulations to you for 80 Delta hoodie. That's a
Yeah.
grand prize. Chris, that's Boston Mark from Bravo. Who's Boston Mark?
Yeah, what?
Hang on. Who's Boston Mark? E30 Addict? Hang on. That hoodie is the bomb. Hey, we can't talk about that. MJ Carney. We might get censored on YouTube talking
Oh,
about that kind of stuff.
yeah. There you go. And
If
maybe it is.
YouTube still have a choice. Hey, wait a minute. I didn't know that was Hey, Mark, do me a favor. Change your name. Then I would know. So here's the deal. Because I love my Outlier University students, when they win, which is very rare, don't think that we select them on purpose. They get to pick anything they want in the store. So he wanted an Outlier flag hoodie. Outlier flag hoodie. Got it. I changed it for you, Mark. I have an Outlier flag hoodie. Boston Mark. Yeah. That's what they all say. They all say they're Boston Mark. I know. Hey, you know what we should do next, Joe? Is we should look at our weekly winner circle. You know what's really fun about the weekly winner circle? Is inside of our Discord, we get to hear directly from you about how you are using Outlier. So in the share your big wins section here, we just want to hear from you about how you're using Outlier, right? Like Boston Mark, speak of the devil, he made 48% on whatever that trade was in 2 days. Thank you. Next. Hey, that's not normal, Mark. How dare you? That's not normal. And then he's got this. All I have to say is I'm loving January so far. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but it looks real good.
Yeah.
Ace McKinsey, that's RCAT, 15% gain today. Outstanding work, Ace McKinsey. King Arthur, I got on my first stock from the Plan M setup yesterday. For this iteration of Plan M, I had 9 losses and 8 wins. Wait a minute, 9 losses and 8 wins. Ooh, that doesn't sound so good. But yet his portfolio grew by 7.3%. Huh. What? This royalty must know what he's talking about, right? He in this particular example for him, he had a less than 50% win rate, yet his account grew by 7.3%. Joe, that's nearly an entire year's worth of gains in the S&P 500 that he managed to capture with a less than 50% win rate. I wonder how he did that. Maybe he understands that when you trade, it's not about having a million winners. It's about letting your winners run out of control and cutting your losers short. So outstanding work, King Arthur. That sounds like money. That sounds like money. Joe and I are fighting with buttons over here. That sounds like money. Plan M for money. Call the cops. That has got to be illegal. I know, right? I know. That's got to be illegal. There's no way that you could win like that. So here's what we're going to do. There are 54 people.
54? Good
54
night. You
people.
guys are awesome. Congratulations.
54 people, 54 different people, not one person 54 times. Hey, Trometamol says, my week so far, this looks like a great week, dude. That looks like a fantastic week so far today, and it's still going. Hey, $4,000 is nothing to sneeze at. Outstanding work, my friend. Kostya, I guess I'll have to settle for only 388% profit. Dude, Kostya, one of our Bravo students, by the way, everything I've ever taught Kostya is on YouTube. And dude just posted a 388% gain. Everything that I've ever taught Kostya was done on YouTube that you could have learned for free. Huh. Amazing how that works, isn't it, Joe?
And where would I go to find that content, Chris?
Outlier University. That's a great school. In fact, I did somebody just say Outlier University?
Are you ready? Let's go! Respect is earned. Respect is never given.
Just a second here. I'm trying to get to Outlier University. There we go. Man, Outlier University is so hard to get to. All you have to do is go to the video you're watching right now, go to the channel page that it's on, go to the playlists, and you'll see Outlier University Bravo and Outlier University Alpha. 16 years of trading experience that I'm teaching literally everything that I know 100% for free. It will live on YouTube forever. There's no cost. There's no masterclass bullshit. Everything is right there at your fingertips so you can learn just like Kostya. You can learn everything just like Kostya. Congratulations to Kostya. Thanks so much for putting that. All right, Joe, I have to go to my favorite website in the world, random.org, because I'm a random guy. And we have 54 names over here. So we're going to go from 1 to 54, and we're going to give away, we've already given away 3 prizes, right? 3 prizes, 1 to Mark, 1 to KingNet, and 1 to the drunk bunch of numbers. Let's see. How about number 31? Number 31 on the list of winners is Attila. Hey, congratulations, Attila. You are a winner, my friend. Attila, let's see what you won. Let's see what you've won. I got to turn the sound back on. I like the sound. The sound makes me happy. The sound makes me smile. Let's see what Attila's won. A 10, 20, 50 koozie. A 10, 20, 50 koozie. Hang on, I got to do this one in the spreadsheet. Not that spreadsheet. There we go. 10, 20, 50 koozie. Outstanding work, Attila. How about we do this again, Joe? Let's see who the next winner is. Number 2. That is Hockey Rink. Hockey Rink won not all that long ago. Hang on. The Hockey Rink, there's Hockey Rink right there. He's won once. How many times has Hockey Rink won? Hang on a second here. Hockey Rink, how in the wide? You've won twice already. This is your 3rd time. That's one lucky dude. That's one lucky. I have no way that I have done this on purpose. All right, Hockey Rink, let's see what you've won. Let's see what you've won.
Buddy.
Sit and cash and don't F up hoodie. Huh. Dude, how does Hockey Rink keep winning like this? This is crazy.
It's awesome.
Sit and cash and don't F up hoodie. Dude, that's unbelievable. He's won 3 times now. How about we do another winner? Number 45. Number 45 is Amurk. Hey, by the way, Amurk is one of our highlighted Discord winners. Let's see what Amurk said. One word, rigged. I know Mikey the Yank keeps getting, you know what, Mikey the Yank? I think I might do something special just for Mikey the Yank.
Awesome.
I might just do something special for Mikey the Yank. Hang on, dude. I got you. Let's see what Amurk said. December was quite good. CFG of 108%, Jeff 97%, Synchrony Finance, we did that one, 89%, IVC 39%, Zion, Ally, and Capital One Finance, they paid a lot more than the losses in the energy sector and pushed his portfolio up over 27%. That is not normal. That is not normal. How dare you, Amurk? How dare you with the picture of your dog right there? How dare you? Let's see what you've won. Let's see what you've won. What? Mike, you want Jiggly to win? Oh, I see what you're doing there. A 10, 20, 50 koozie. A 10, 20, 50 koozie. Heading right your way, Amurk. A 10, 20, no. Hit the numlock button. 10, 20, 50 koozie. All right, let's do one more for this list right here. Let's do number 15. Number 15 is Dr. Matt Oz. What's up, Dr. Matt Oz? I keep seeing your posts all over the place, my friend. You're very active, and I appreciate that. Let's see what Dr. Matt Oz has won. Koozies for everybody. He's won a koozie too. No, he has actually won an Outlier Flag Polo Left Gray. Outlier Flag Polo Left Gray. That's what he's won. OBTLYR Flag Polo Left Gray. Roots downloaded the product description for all these, and she uploaded them. And you know what? We can have a little bit of fun with that. An Outlier Flag Polo Left Gray. Dude, that is a great prize. But you know what? I've seen Mikey the Yank many times say it's just not fair. I never win anything. Mikey the Yank, today's your lucky day. Captain Chris Chains is this spin is just for you. The spin is just for you. He likes complaining. Well, now he likes winning. How about an 80 Delta koozie for you, Mikey the Yank? Mikey the Yank gets an 80 Delta koozie. So I'm going to take a little screenshot of him saying, I like complaining. This is what I'm sending to April right there. Perfect. Mikey the Yank wins an 80 Delta koozie. Now, how do you claim your prize? It's not that hard. Just shoot us an email, support@outlier.com. April's going to make sure that you are legit the person who won. And then and then she'll send you a prize. You know what, Joe? You know what, Joe? I feel
What?
like doing more. I feel like doing one more. I feel like
All
doing
right.
more. Because Trav right there put plan ETF, planet F again. Let's see. Let's just do one more just for fun. Just for
Yep.
fun. Oh,
Let's do
thanks.
it.
That's not going to help you win anything, though. That's not going to help you win anything. Good try, though. Let's see. One last winner. One last winner. Who's our last winner of the day?
It's me.
Nope, you're not included, my friend. Hey, there was Mike the Yank right there. Nuno. What's up, Nuno?
Congrats.
Congratulations to you, Nuno. Let's see what Nuno's won. Let's see what Nuno has won. All right. No ads today, but we got sound. I will gladly make that trade-off. The sound is fun. Nuno won an Outlier University koozie. Everybody gets koozies today. This is crazy. An OU koozie. Outlier University koozie for Nuno. Oh, way to go. Congratulations to all of our winners, and congratulations to everybody who put their name in the weekly winner circle, everybody who put plan ETF in the chat. It is an awesome opportunity to get to hang out with you guys. I got to tell you, being part of Outlier is the most fulfilling thing ever for me. Being able to watch all of you grow, all of you come from whatever stage of investing that you had, from somebody who's been doing it for decades to somebody who's brand new, right? There are principles that work in the stock market. My job is to impart those principles to you. Your job is to take that and make as much money, as much generational wealth as possible. And understand that winning is an unavoidable part of trading, just like losing is, right? Losing is an unavoidable part of trading. But you can't have wins without losses, and you can't have losses without wins. Your goal is to let your winners run out of control and cut those winners short. Joe, this has been a real pleasure today. Thank you all so much for coming. If somebody were looking to save time, make money, and start winning with less risk, what do you think they should do, Joe?
They should become an Outlier subscriber for 82 cents a day. Or if they're not ready, do themselves a benefit and do a free trial. And then after they do that, catch one of these 2 videos up here.
One of those 2 videos and watch the Outlier University playlist and all that stuff. You guys are awesome. Have a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us today. Really means the world to me that I can be a part of your day. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll talk soon.